Another quick tip for you guys: when you're putting your fascia board on and it hangs down below your soffit, rather than taking out your tape measure all the time, just take your pen nail, stick it up there against your soffit, put your finger on it, and then you come up here and make a little score mark. It's got to be repainted anyway. And that way you hit what you need to hit. The other thing is over here, you'll notice that I'm beveling my joints so that when they get lapped together, they pretty much disappear. Again, especially after they're painted. And so now, when I measure for my last piece, I will hook it on the end and measure to my long point, which is 38 7/16. Let's go cut it. And there it is. It's not exactly perfect, but it's really close. And once that's painted, because it's a lap joint, it will totally disappear. And if I was really fussy, I could put a little caulking on that, but I'm not going to, especially seeing as how it's on the back side of the shed. But yeah, no problem. And I'll show you another little trick, another helping hand, using them all over the place here. Yep, so this time I'm butting my faceboard against it. Now I got to do my gables before I can put my rakes on. Hey, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man's got some helpers today. Say hi, Carson.
Hi.
And who's that guy behind you in the blue shirt?
Good.
Hunter, yeah, okay. Go to it, man. Show him what you can do. That's how it goes. Well, there's our gable finished. Next thing to do is put the rakes on this end, and then I can move around to the other gable end. Okay, we put our first rake board on, and as always we have another helping hand up here. See that nail up there? Yep, I nailed that right into the peak onto the back side. That way I could push my rake board right up against it. And it's not critical for this particular setup as far as matching up down here with my faceboard, because I'm using a 5-inch overhang. Some of you may wonder about that. Back in Massachusetts, it's the way we always did it, or most of the time we did it, until they started doing vinyl siding. And the reason for this originally was because of wood gutters. You would put your wood gutters onto your fascia and they would butt up against your rake overhang. And it's continued on as a traditional kind of thing in Massachusetts. Didn't do it in Pennsylvania, where I was last. Everything was flush cut, and it's pretty much flush cut around here too. Of course, most everything out here in Minnesota now is vinyl siding and aluminum wrap. But that's how I'm doing it, old school. And eventually I will put a gutter on the front of the shed, probably not on the back, but I will put one on the front. Just a couple more points of interest, I hope. Well, there's our first gable end done. Now to go on to the second one, but I think I'm going to go in and have some lunch first. And the cedar boards up in there, those will get stained or clear coated just like the rest of the siding will be. And then once we get the windows in and framed, they'll have red shutters on them, and the front door is going to be red. And of course the corners will match this color as well. I'm running out of this paint, so I'm going to have to get some more. But I'm happy with it so far. And a little caulking on some of the seams to make them go away. And we'll give it another coat of paint to finish it all off and cover up all the nails. Onward and upward. Well, all the trim is on all the way around. Both gable ends are done. I do have, oh, I shouldn't say all the trim is on. I have one little piece, that little triangle piece to put on the other end. And you can see I have some drip edge on. And if you look real carefully, look at that. Yeah. I have my homemade scaffolding up. And I started shingling. Whoa, shaky cam. Sorry about that. Yep, I've got my starter courses all the way up to the peak. Time to start picking up and get ready for prayer meeting now. But yeah, I'll have it all under roof tomorrow. And probably start on putting windows in maybe. And front door, we'll see how I feel after I get done roofing. Yeah, that's what depends on how I feel after I get done doing the roofing. So there you have it, another day's progress, and I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks for watching. Bye now.